it's Morgan, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about what my experience seeing Taylor Swift's Eras Tour was like. Now, if you're planning on going to a future Eras Tour concert, but you don't want to know anything that happens, then I would recommend that you stop watching this video because you will be spoiled. For those of you still watching, I'm going to break this video up into 4 sections. Getting the tickets, before the show, opening acts, and Taylor Swift. So, here's what my experience seeing Taylor Swift's Eras Tour was like. I got these tickets as a Christmas present from my sister Molly, and she also went to the concert with me. I was actually wondering if she had gotten me the tickets because a few days before Christmas, my mom told me that she thought Molly's present was going to be my favorite, but she obviously didn't tell me what it was. But the second she said that, in my head, I immediately thought, is it Eras Tour tickets? But then I thought that it couldn't be, especially because of the whole situation on Ticketmaster when people were trying to get tickets. But it was. I thanked Molly many times while we were at the concert. It was definitely the best Christmas present. My dad dropped me and Molly off at the concert, and while there were a lot of people already there by the time we got there, I was very glad that he dropped us off when he did, because when we went inside, we could see a lot of people outside waiting to get in. While we were waiting for the doors to open, I was able to trade some friendship bracelets, and I also traded some while we were sitting in our seats. The bracelets that I ended up getting were a MetLife bracelet, a Fearless bracelet, a Red bracelet, a Reputation bracelet, and a Taylor Swift bracelet. I'm planning on bringing the friendship bracelets that I didn't trade to BroadwayCon in July, because I would assume there's probably some Taylor Swift fans that'll be there. So if you're watching this and you're a fan of Taylor Swift and you're going to BroadwayCon, if you want a friendship bracelet and you see me, I'll be happy to give you one. After you scan your ticket and go into the stadium, you get a bracelet that lights up during the concert. And after the concert, a lot of people's bracelets were still lighting up, mine included. Mine was even still lighting up the day after the concert, and it actually stopped lighting up today. The concert was May 27th, and today is May 30th. So that's a couple of days. When we got into the stadium and saw our seats, we were really surprised because the section that our seats were in had an area that people could sit in before going to their seats, which is where we ended up eating. Molly actually thought that we were in the wrong section because she didn't realize that the section that our seats were in had that area when she bought the tickets. It was pretty nice, and our seats were pretty nice too. The opening acts for our show were Gracie Abrams and Phoebe Bridgers. Now, I haven't heard much of either of their music, but I thought that they both did a really great job, and I'm planning to look into more of both of their songs. It's always been really nice to see how supportive Taylor has always been to other artists, especially ones that are younger than her. Now, if you're planning on going to the Eras Tour, there's a playlist of different songs that play while you're waiting in the stadium. And after Applause by Lady Gaga ends, the countdown for Taylor starts. And everyone was excited when that countdown started. And they were even more excited when Taylor appeared, which isn't really a surprise. I was also very excited to see her. The first era on the tour is Lover, and Taylor sang Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince, Cruel Summer, The Man, You Need to Calm Down, Lover, and The Archer. I thought Lover was the perfect choice for the first era. Since Loverfest had to be canceled because of the pandemic, it was nice to see a little bit of what that might have been like. The second era was Fearless, and Taylor sang Fearless, You Belong With Me, and Love Story. While she was singing Fearless, Taylor brought back the spinning around while she's playing guitar and the heart hands. It was really nice to see her bring back different things that she did in each era. The third era is Evermore, and Taylor sang Tis the Damn Season, Willow, Marjorie, Champagne Problems, and Tolerate It. Marjorie is about Taylor's grandmother, and during that song, everyone held up their phone with the flashlight on, and Taylor was very touched about it. She was also really surprised about how long everyone screamed for her after she sang Champagne Problems, and she called us a mega crowd. The fourth era was Reputation, and Taylor sang Ready for It, Delicate, Don't Blame Me, and Look What You Made Me Do. I really loved the transition between Don't Blame Me and Look What You Made Me Do. I also really loved the performance of Look What You Made Me Do. Taylor's dancers and background singers were trapped in these boxes, and they were each dressed as a different era, and Taylor taunted them. The fifth era was Speak Now, and the only song that Taylor sang was Enchanted, which was amazing. It's okay that we only got one song from Speak Now in that section, especially since Speak Now Taylor's version comes out on July 7th. So we'll be able to hear Taylor's version of those songs pretty soon. I'm also really excited to hear the Speak Now vault tracks. The sixth era was Red, and Taylor sang 22, We Are Never Getting Back Together, I Knew You Were Trouble, Nothing New with Phoebe Bridgers, which she only sang at shows where Phoebe was one of the opening acts, and All Too Well 10-minute version. Before Taylor and Phoebe sang Nothing New, Taylor mentioned how the MetLife shows were Phoebe's last shows on the tour, which was pretty sad, but I thought that they both did amazing singing Nothing New. The seventh era of folklore started with a spoken interlude of 7, and then Taylor sang Invisible Strings, Betty, The Last Great American Dynasty, August, Illicit Affairs, My Tears Ricochet, and Cardigan. If you can't tell by the fact that I'm wearing my Taylor Swift cardigan, I really love the Betty August cardigan love triangle. So I was really happy that I got to hear those songs performed live. The eighth era was 1989, and Taylor sang Style, Blank Space, Shake It Off, Wildest Dreams, and Bad Blood. I really love all of those songs, but it was really nice to see how much fun everyone on stage was having during Shake It Off. Now, at each concert, Taylor does 2 surprise songs that are different for each show, and people have been trying to guess what songs she would do at the show they're going to. At the end of the video I did about the process of making the friendship bracelets, I had said said that I wanted to hear Welcome to New York, which she actually ended up doing on night 3, and Mr. Perfectly Fine, which I really love. But she didn't do either of those songs. Instead, she did Holy Ground and False God, which are both still pretty great songs, so I think we were pretty lucky. The transitions between each era on this tour is amazing. My favorite transition was between the surprise songs and Midnights. Taylor jumps into the stage and then it looks like she's swimming under the stage. I'm always amazed at the things Taylor comes up with. She really is a mastermind. The last era was Midnights, and Taylor sang Lavender Haze, Antihero, Midnight Rain, Vigilante Shit, Bejeweled, Mastermind, and Karma. The version of Karma that Taylor did was the one featuring Ice Spice, and they were both amazing. I went to the second show at MetLife, but I think it's really cool that at the first show, they premiered the Karma music video. Taylor, her dancers, background singers, and band all did an amazing job putting on an amazing show. You could tell that they worked really hard to make sure that all of the audiences at these shows have a really great time. I can't wait for anyone who's going to a future Eras Tour concert. Thanks for watching, guys! If you went to an Eras Tour concert, let me know about your experience in the comments. And if you're going to an Eras Tour concert, let me know what 2 songs that you hope you get as surprise songs. And if you want to see any of my future videos, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.